Hi, it's Steve from STR Skills School here. A lot of you have been asking for this video is how to improve your weaker foot. Now, a lot of you have asked me how to improve your weaker foot. It's quite simple. It's all about practice. So with anything, with your right foot or your left foot, or teaching anything new, you've got to practice. Basically, why one foot is better than the other foot is because you practice more. Another thing can be to do with your balance. So your balance might be out standing on the other leg, so you're not used to actually balancing and hitting a moving object. So what I'd suggest you to do is try and stand on one leg and maneuver the ball and manipulate the ball in different ways to try and get your balance. So if you're right-footed, maybe stand on your right leg and try and use your left leg to improve that balance. So little intricate movements with the ball are really going to help. So moving the ball forwards, backwards, sideways, diagonal, standing on one leg and using your weaker foot is definitely going to help. You should be able to juggle with both feet anyway, but if you're predominantly one-footed, then use the other leg to kick and catch back into your hands. So do one catch, then two catch, try and build it up, 3 catch, 4 catch, and just by doing juggling and keepy uppies is going to help your control. And certainly what you need to do is then do it with your weaker foot, then your stronger foot. So left foot, right foot, or right foot, left foot, and then build it up, 2, 3, 4, and if you can keep doing that, then that will certainly improve your weaker foot. Good starting point of striking a ball could be that when you strike the ball with one leg, so your stronger leg, let's say it's my right leg, you're standing a certain way. Your shoulders might be turned, your hips are turned, and when you plant your foot, you're standing a certain way. So remember, if you're using your other foot, turn around. So if you're facing the ball, don't just stand still and try and kick it wherever it is. You have to turn your body. So if I'm using my weaker foot, I'm going to turn my shoulders, turn my body, okay, and try and mirror what I do with the other foot. So if I'm right-footed, I'll probably stand this way, arms out and kick. If I'm left-footed, I need to turn my body and do exactly the same, but facing the other way. Another thing you can do is actually move the ball to the weaker side. So I guess what's going to happen, some of you can kick the ball when the ball's right in front of you. So what you have to do is move the ball to the side and then turn your body and then strike it. So if you strike across the ball, it's going to make it a lot easier. So angling your foot, turning your body and mirroring what you do with your stronger foot. Another thing I would say is start close to an object that you're passing to. So if you're working in pairs, start closer and don't put so much power. Remember, go for accuracy over power. So if you can get your accuracy right, then as we get better, we can start increasing the power. Your left leg's going to be weaker, you're going to not be so confident on your weaker foot, so make sure that you can just get it on target. A thing I used to do as a kid was I used to use a wall and just practice off the wall, so use your right foot, left foot, then just maybe work on your weaker foot, so controlling the ball off the wall, also hitting the ball onto the wall. But then sometimes it's good to look at a spot on the wall and try and hit that, so you might be able to put chalk on the wall and do that. One of the walls I used to use as a kid, which is actually in this video, is a wall that had lots of holes in it. So there was little gaps where there was bricks missing. What I used to try and do was hit the holes in the walls. So they were quite small gaps, but it was just trying to aim for those, so you've got an object to aim for. Another thing I would suggest you to do is maybe just use like a can or a bottle or some objects and just place them around and see if you can hit them. Another thing you can do is throw the ball up in the air and try and control that ball with the weaker leg. Now don't just stick your leg out or kick towards the ball. What you have to do is you have to let the ball touch your foot and then bring your foot down to control it. So keep your eyes on the ball, adjust your body and then bring your foot down to control it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button below, and also don't forget to comment and ask me any questions you have. You can also follow me on Twitter and ask me questions direct. I'm pretty fast at getting back to people on there, so it's at STR Skills School, and also you've got Facebook and Instagram you can follow me on. It's been a really good video to film, very emotional, coming back to a place that I've not been back to in a long time, somewhere that I grew up, and actually the walls that I was kicking the ball against were the walls that I used to practice when I was a kid. So it's very overwhelming and very emotional coming back here. But as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep practicing. See you soon.